everybody, my name is Grace and I do angel cards reading. But before we get to that moment, welcome all born on my birthday, February 23rd. Never mind your year and hour or place of your birth. We're not going to be talking about planets placement. We're just going to be talking about all the common things for born on February 23. Any place, any year, any hour or minute, okay? We're talking globally. What we have in common, numerologically, astrologically, spiritually. That's what we're going to be talking about, and then we're going to have, as usual, angel cards reading. I'm already prepared totally for celebrating my beautiful birthday, and I hope you too. So let's get to it. February 23, 2014. February is number 2 month. 23 has a special meaning, but also 2 and 3 comes to 5. 2014 is this year, which comes to number 7. And that's how we determine our personal year for us born on February 23. Is number 7. And 2014 is number 7. Very important. Spiritual and spiritual. Boy. This is the year for all of us born on February 23rd. Very spiritual. And if you 7 and 7 add is 14, which comes to number 5. But 1 and 4, it means start new career. Start something. 4, work hard for it. In Chinese astrology, it's a horse year. Horse is about freedom and independence. And so are you, my dear Pisces born on February 23, which we're going to be talking in a second. But if you start a new career, if you start a new job, and your heart is in it, and your passion is in it, 14 comes to single digit 5. 1 and 4 equals 5. 5 stands for a change. So this year already foretells me it's gonna be a year of spirituality that will lead to big changes in our lives. Okay? Now, if somebody says he's born on February 23rd, means it's Pisces, okay, Pisces, but because it's on a cusp with Pisces. So Aquarius just ended, Pisces starts. That means that it's Pisces with Aquarius tendencies. Nothing is normal for you born on 23rd. You probably were called weird, eccentric, unconventional, and to all of us born on 23, guess what? It's the most beautiful music we can hear. We don't like to be conventional. We are different. We are eccentric. Because we don't beat to the drum like, just everybody else, that, oh, sheep is going, oh, that fish is swimming, even better example, oh, that fish is swimming. Yeah, okay, you good luck, you swim wherever you need to swim. I'm born on 23rd. I'm going my own way. And because we have the Aquarius tendencies in us, Aquarius is about freedom, independence, adventure, being curious, always, and Pisces is curious too, so you have double curious now. always about learning something new, knowing something new. Intuition. How would you know if you're on the right path or not? If you don't trust your intuition yet, you're on the wrong path. Okay? Especially now. Number 7, personal year. Number 7, 2014 for everybody, number 7. Okay? Plus the big changes that will go because of it. It will happen because of the spirituality that you start to trust your intuition. You start to meditate and listen to your gut feeling. You open your third eye chakra. You open your crown chakra. And you let the wisdom of knowing. And here is the numbers. Number 2, 2, 3, along. Number 2 stands in the numerology for balance, cooperation, partnerships, for working good with the others. But because it's a spirituality also, you know, number 7, you need to be good developing, working by yourself. Okay? As good as you are with the others, and most likely you are the butterflies, the social butterflies that I love to wear so much normally. Okay? Most likely you are. But you also have to develop, if you didn't do it yet, being happy by yourself, being at peace by yourself. Spend a lot of time in nature, especially by water, because you are fish, okay? So that's a natural landscape for you. And it's a spiritual, emotional. That's where you find yourself, even if this is a swimming pool, a little stream, a pond, lake, river, ocean, whatever that is, as long as water, you will feel more connected to who you truly are, okay? Now, you have also 3. So you have double 2. That's very strong, because double 2 in angels meaning means have faith. And faith is simply trusting your intuition, trusting your feelings, knowing that is a bigger picture than what we can see intellectually, okay? And as long as you have faith that that's the case, you're on the right path, okay? You must know that. Number 23, by the way, that's a sign of synergy. We are really good working with others, which means when we find the right people, when we click and we form partnerships, we can really spark the creativity, the juices. It's just like a magic happening, okay? And by the way, number 7 is a magic number. And we have 7 because of our birthday. That never changes. We're always born on February 23rd. So 2, 2, and 3 is 7, period, end of discussion. We have a magic already in us. And we're always gonna be good as long as we are with the right people. And now on this note, with the right people. Watch out, because you're so Piscean thing, sympathetic, empathetic. You're such a good listener. Everybody will come to you for advice. Everybody will ask you to organize something because it comes naturally to you. You're a multitasker. You can do it, advise and organize and perform at the same time. Okay? That's number 3. You speaker. You most likely writer. If not, you're gonna write a book. Most likely, even if it's a little essay, I don't care. You natural a painter. You are an artist. You either singing or you acting or you performing in one form or another. Okay, you natural. That's number 3 in you, and you're doing all of this, and then all kind of people will come to you, and then you giving them advice. You are a wonderful listener as well. So you always will have the people to be around you. You know, you also a healer. You are a healer with this number 7. So people will always tend to be close to you. Like you're walking in the store is empty, and suddenly you're noticing it's a crowd. And you're like, I was just the only one here. Because you are a healer, you will always draw people to yourself. And that's a good thing. But because of all of that, it's something that is not so good coming with it. Because now you will be drawn to yourself. And I hate to say this and I cannot say it, but those people who you truly don't like to have around you. Okay? They will suck your energy out of you. They will really waste your time and energy. And you're trying to help someone so much, but unfortunately, it doesn't even pay. You drain. There are negative people. Many may be drinking, smoking, and you know, always with the drama. You need to avoid those kind of people. Okay. You need to avoid negativity, period. Please don't drink and smoke either. That's not for you. Totally not for you. You need to stay connected to the divine, not to abuse stuff that it's not yours in the first place. I'm born on 23rd of February, okay? Just please forget it. Most likely you're going to become a vegetarian because your body will start to be more refined, enlightened, and if you want to be enlightened, you have to go up. And up meaning being lighter. So all the bad habits, all the negativity, negative people, negative circumstances, bad news, that all negative TV and everything else, you need to put behind, okay? This is not you, it's not good for you, period. If anything works against you. You gotta work extra harder to stay, you know, floating, okay, on the top. So trust your intuition, avoid those bad relationships and all the bad stuff, okay, negative people and everything. You are a water sign, so you are emotional, sometimes even moody. Try to avoid being too emotional, okay? Go a little more to Aquarius, that is, you know, kind of more calm and not so emotional, because I cannot even come up with better word, okay? It's an air sign. It's good with expressing, with thinking, and with feeling. But you see, we always have little of Aquarius. So when comes the need to for a confrontation or something like that, just use that Aquarian side of you, okay? Be more intellectual there, okay? More, and you have to, diplomatic, okay? It's gonna be always better for you. Sometimes spiritual path at some point is very lonely because you gotta figure out who you are. And I think 2014, as much as you go after what you want, you also have to first realize what is that you're passionate about. What is that you want in your life, so you can go for it. So you may have that little patch of being alone, that a little lonely downtime, which is okay. You really need that, especially in the nature, okay? Also, when it comes to relationships, February 3rd born people usually learn through experiences, which means you have to go through many relationships in your life before you meet that one, the right one, that one for you, okay? So you need to know that. You need to have freedom. You cannot have somebody who is telling you, why are you so late? You cannot get up and do this. Or you cannot, oh no, you stay. No, and especially in a horse here, that's not gonna work well at all. Okay, you need lots of freedom. You need to do what you need to do, end of discussion. Okay, very, very important. You are kind, you are loving, you are a good soul. Even if somebody doesn't appreciate you right now, they will. When you're gone, trust me, they will. They will realize what they lost, okay? The excitement, the adventure, the kindness, the lovingness, the generosity, because born on 23rd, they're humanitarians. They think globally. They don't think, oh, I'm taking a trip 10 miles from where I live. Oh, that's a long distance trip. No. You most likely traveling the world. If you're not, you will, or you should, because that's what you're predestined to do. All right? It's nothing small about February 23rd born people. Career. I would say you're very good in a medical field because of your empathy, and you really care for others, any volunteering, hospice, anything that is towards helping people or animals too, by the way. Born on 23rd people, they almost telepathically understand what others doing one thing, but also animals. That's why animals should really love you. So any spiritually based career or job or business is absolutely the best for you born on 23rd. If it's performing, whatever that is, music, but still you have to, you should do everything on a spiritual basis. Advice, I'm looking for a sign myself. Advice for relationships too. Because you're such a kind, loving person, you may be easily swayed by those people who will tell you so many wonderful things, will promise you the world. They're such a sweet, charismatic talkers. But when push comes to shove, they're not doers, they're just talkers. So they will not deliver. They will disappoint you. Okay? So my advice to you is don't watch for the words, watch for their actions. Okay? Oh, all right. So once again, the numbers. And yes, this year should be a year of a big change for most of us. Either in career, jobs, relationships. Something's going to happen and everything will change. Now, here we go to, as usual, the cards. 7 decks. Wow, 7. 7 year, 7 as 2 plus 23, 8, 2, 3, and that's 4 and 3, 7, right? 7, 5, and 3 hour numbers. Remember that it's important. Always. Born February 23 is 7, 5, 3. 7 spirituality. 5, which is 23, 5, is for a change. We are very good with change. We're very flexible. We welcome change. Otherwise, we're bored. We need change. And 3, we are performers. We're speakers. We're good on the stage. Okay? Period. Any performance. Gracie Way is for you, for your home, what you don't know, what you don't expect in this year, 2014, until your next birthday, plus what is for the final outcome. The first card's already in my hands, Archangel Michael, which is perfect for us, born on 23rd. The colors too, the colors of our inner knowing, our intuition, inner wisdom. So anytime you need, angels, call upon them, okay? Just call them. The 223, 2 and 2 is have faith, but also call upon angels when you need them. It's okay. Keep the first card. The second, that comes also for you, is the Archangel Raphael. Says he wants to tell you something too. And I'm already uncovering. I don't know why, I never do that. But that's okay. And also, the third card, that never was before, is the Romance cards. So it's some special news for you, my dear Pisces. So we have two, and the third card comes out. Okay. For your home, huh? All right, for your home. Home is your home. If you're married, if you're in a partnership, you have children, family, so that's your home, okay? What you don't know, Grace cards want to say something. Okay, Grace cards. Makes sense with spiritual. And we're doing Gracie way, right? So, what you don't know. Okay, what you don't expect. Okay, and one more. How about this one? Is the Angel Tarot cards. What you, for your home, what you don't know, what you don't expect. Okay. And the final outcome. These two. Okay. These two. Mermaids and dolphins, which is, yeah, with the Pisces, right? So that makes sense. This little thing is so funny here. And what you, the final outcome, right? Yeah, the final outcome is so important. All right, we are ready. We are ready. Okay. For you personally, wonderful. Okay, write about your thoughts and feelings. Archangel Michael says, because that's what I'm doing. Okay, I have my journal. I write my dreams and interpret them. I always look for symbols and signs there. And I wrote a book and published. And I write everything down that I'm trying to think of. Because once you write down, you have no idea how much it's going to come to you. And that's very, very important. And some feelings you can't even say it to yourself or admit it. But once you write it down, everything becomes a lot easier. It starts to make sense. So Archangel Michael says, write it down. Increased energy. Wonderful. 2014, when you start to walk on your, be on your spiritual path, listen to your intuition. Throw away all the negativity. Everything that I said before. Your energy will actually become increased. You will have more energy. You will be healthier. And you are a healer. So you're going to be even healing others more. That's wonderful. Not so wonderful is the Romance cards. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. Deception. Okay. So whatever is the relationship that you're right now in, either personal, business, is some relationship in your life that is based on a deception. Somebody is trying to deceive you. Somebody is not totally honest and truthful with you. It is what it is. Take right from there. Your home, synchronicity. Your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. So you're going to start to see more and more that things happening like a miracle occurring. This occurred, that occurred. It's kind of weird. I'm in Ireland and I met somebody from my childhood. Some kind of events that they are designed to put you on the right path. And you're gonna see this kind of events more and more because that's a spiritual thing, okay? Which is wonderful. Because it means you have divine help on your side. What you don't know. Keep your eyes open. When we decide to live a more conscious life, we see signs of grace everywhere. Awaken. So again, like I said before, it's a time, number 7 for us, number 7's to be awakened, to be on a spiritual path. And it means that you actually will, which is wonderful, because you're going to be finally in the right place. Now, the fairies showing connect with nature. You are rejuvenated and inspired by spending time outdoors. And again, it's a little butterfly there showing that will lead to a change. That spiritual change, the year 2014 of change for us born on February 23rd. Connect with the nature. Like I said before, spend as much time as you possibly can outdoors, especially by the water. The magician, Archangel Raziel says, you are ready. You have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. And number 7 year, and us number 7, it's a magic. This is wonderful. That's what you don't expect. That this year, once you on your spiritual path, once you listen intuition, once you put all the deception, all the negativity, all the lie behind you, and you're free and independent and optimistic and upbeat, because that's your natural state, that's who you are, everything will become magic. Everything will start to resonate. You will have all the symbols and signs in the front of you, and that will lead you to a true magical future. How do you like that? Wow. How I like that. I love it. The final outcome, Father healing. Your personal power increases as you give any father-related issues to heaven. It comes for Pisces a lot, I have to say. That is some things for you born on February 23rd, specifically, because that's what we're doing this reading for, that you may have some kind of issues related to your fathers or father figures in your life. Something that you need to forgive, realize, forgive, and move on. Put this behind, so you free of that childhood sometimes trauma. Okay? Very, very important. Please do it. And that will lead in this final outcome of the year, Archangel Michael and the world. Isn't this beautiful? It started with the magic and it ends with the world. A job well done. Before was you are ready. A job well done. Joy, contentment, and gratitude. The path toward enlightenment. Now, all I can say is it's wonderful. It's going to be a wonderful year. Yes, it will take some adjustments to do. You see, when I set everything astrologically, numerologically about February 23rd, it shows the same thing in the cards. Negativity, deceptive relationships, nonsense, put behind. And realize what's your passions, what you have love.